Welcome to the home of GrimFace. We have been so grateful to see all the kind messages and comments that have been flooding into this channel. We truly love and appreciate this community of go-getters. It has restored our faith in humanity. Where we were once alone, now we are many. Today, we seek to deliver a message straight to you. But first, let the worries of the day melt away. Take a deep breath. You made it another 24 hours on Earth. Settle in. Release the weight on your shoulders for a moment. Let it dissolve. You are now here, in this moment. Now, let us begin. There comes a moment in your life when everything changes. You may not see it coming. An unexpected meeting, a stray thought, an unforeseen event. In a heartbeat, everything shifts. You can't predict when that day will come, but you can prepare for it. You can be ready for the day when everything will be different. Think back. Have you ever had a moment where you knew deep down that there was no going back? That you were never going to be the same again? That is the turning point. It's the day you wake up and your life begins to change. Maybe you've already had one or two of these moments, or maybe it's just around the corner. But hear me clearly. Once it happens, once you make a real, lasting change, you set off on a new path, a path filled with limitless possibilities. Change isn't easy. It often feels like a constant grind. There are moments when the weight of it feels almost unbearable, when you question whether it's worth it. But hear this. The grind is part of the process. Success isn't always glamorous. It's filled with long, hard days, with moments of doubt and struggle. That feeling, the exhaustion, the frustration, is the price you pay for greatness. It's natural to feel terrible sometimes, to feel worn down. But those who push through, those who embrace the struggle, they come out the other side transformed. The day your life changes is the day you take responsibility for where you are and where you're going. No more blaming others. No more blaming circumstances. Your life is your own, and it's time to own it. It's easy to play the victim, to say that life is unfair, that you were dealt a bad hand. But let me tell you something. As long as you hold on to those excuses, nothing will change. The harsh reality is that we don't all start from the same place. Some have advantages, others do not. But what matters is not where you begin, but what you do with what you have. It's not about what happens to you, but about what you do about what happens. Stop being the passenger in your own life. It's time to take the wheel. When you take control, when you decide to make things happen instead of waiting for them, that's the day everything changes. Are you waiting for the perfect moment to act? Are you waiting for someone to come along and change your life? Let me be blunt. That perfect moment isn't coming. It's never going to come. If you keep waiting for everything to be just right, you'll be waiting forever. Today is the day, right now is the time, to make a move with what you have. The day your life changes is the day you start working on yourself more than anything else. For years, many believe success is something to chase, something to hunt down. But here's the truth. Success isn't pursued. It's attracted by the person you become. If you want your life to change, you need to change. Develop yourself, build your skills, expand your mindset. Opportunity will come. The question is, will you be ready? Working on yourself means looking in the mirror and facing the uncomfortable truth. It means acknowledging your weaknesses and actively working to improve them. It means reading, learning, and growing every single day. It means surrounding yourself with people who inspire you, who push you to be better, who refuse to let you settle for mediocrity. When you start investing in yourself, when you make the choice to grow, you become a magnet for success. The world will notice your transformation. Opportunities will start to present themselves. and you'll be ready to grab them with both hands. Another crucial moment comes when you set real, meaningful goals. I'm not talking about vague dreams. I'm talking about specific, written goals that you work toward every single day. If you don't design your life, someone else will. And let me tell you, their plan for you won't be much. The day you take control, the day you decide what you want and set out to get it, is the day your life changes. Goals give your life direction. They give you purpose. Without them, you drift. You wake up, go to work, come home, watch TV, and go to bed, only to repeat the cycle day after day. But when you set goals, when you write them down and commit to them, you give yourself a reason to get up in the morning. You give yourself something to strive for. And let me tell you, there is nothing more powerful than a person with a purpose. A person with a goal is unstoppable. But you need a powerful why behind your goals. Without a deep purpose, you'll quit at the first sign of trouble. Your reason must be strong enough to pull you through the challenges, because they will come. The day you find that purpose, a reason that drives you to your core, that's when you become unstoppable. Your why is what gets you out of bed when you're tired. It's what keeps you going when you feel like giving up. It's what pushes you to keep moving forward, even when the path is dark and uncertain. Maybe your why is your family. Maybe it's your desire to make a difference in the world. Maybe it's your dream of living a life of freedom and abundance. Whatever it is, it has to be strong. It has to be something that lights a fire inside of you, something that keeps you going no matter what. Fear is one of the biggest barriers to change. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. But everything you want is on the other side of fear. The day you stop letting fear control you, the day you decide to act in spite of it, that's the day your life changes. Failure isn't the end, it's part of the journey. Use failure as a stepping stone, as a lesson, and keep moving forward. Fear is natural. It's a part of being human. But you can't let it dictate your life. Fear will keep you small. It will keep you stuck. It will whisper in your ear that you're not good enough, that you'll never succeed, that it's better to play it safe. But let me tell you something. The people who change the world, the people who live extraordinary lives, they feel fear too. The difference is, they don't listen to it. They feel the fear, and they act anyway. They understand that fear is just a feeling, and that feelings don't have to control you. You can feel the fear and do it anyway. That's courage. That's how you change your life. Life doesn't wait for you to be ready. The opportunities are out there, but they won't wait for you to feel brave or prepared. Life rewards action, not intentions. The day you decide to take that first step, even if you don't know the entire path, is the day your life changes. It's okay to not have it all figured out. Move forward with faith, and the path will reveal itself. You don't need to see the whole staircase to take the first step. You just need to take that first step and trust that the next one will appear. Most people are paralyzed by the need for certainty. They think they need to know exactly how everything will work out before they even begin. But the truth is, you'll never know exactly how it's all going to unfold. You have to be willing to take a leap of faith. You have to trust that as you move forward, the path will become clear. You have to believe that you have what it takes to figure it out as you go. And you do. You have everything you need within you. The key is to start. The day your life changes is the day you stop making excuses. As long as you blame others, you give away your power. But when you take full responsibility, you realize that you alone have the power to change your life. It's not about beating yourself up. It's about empowerment. No one is coming to save you. You must save yourself. And while that might sound harsh, It's also freeing. You are the captain of your ship. Excuses are comforting. They allow you to justify why you're not where you want to be. But excuses will keep you stuck. They will keep you from reaching your full potential. The day you stop making excuses, the day you stop blaming your circumstances, your upbringing, your past, that's the day you take your power back. You have the power to change your life, but only if you take responsibility for it. No one else is responsible for your happiness, your success, or your future. It's all on you. And that's a beautiful thing, because it means you have the power to create the life you want. Change is not easy. Growth is uncomfortable. But staying stuck, living a life where you know you're not living up to your potential, that's far more painful. Choose the pain that leads to growth. Choose the discipline that leads to greatness. Growth requires you to step outside of your comfort zone. It requires you to do things that scare you, things that make you uncomfortable. But that's where the magic happens. Your comfort zone is where dreams go to die. It's where potential goes unrealized. If you want to grow, if you want to change, you have to be willing to get uncomfortable. You have to be willing to take risks. You have to be willing to fail. Because failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every successful person has failed, probably more times than you can imagine. The difference is, they didn't let failure stop them. They used it as fuel. They used it as a lesson. And they kept going. The day your life changes is the day you stop comparing yourself to others. Your journey is your own, and it's not meant to look like anyone else's. The only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. Focus on your own growth, not someone else's journey. Comparison is the thief of joy. It will rob you of your happiness, your peace, your sense of fulfillment. When you compare yourself to others, you're always going to find someone who is ahead of you in some way. You're always going to find someone who has what you want. But what you don't see is their struggle. You don't see the sacrifices they've made, the challenges they've faced, the failures they've endured. You're comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. And it's not fair to you. The only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. If you're better today than you were yesterday, you're winning. If you're growing, if you're learning, if you're moving forward, you're on the right path. Focus on your own journey. Focus on your own growth. And let go of the need to compare. The day your life changes is the day you shift your focus from getting to giving. Real success comes not from chasing wealth, but from contributing value to others. When you focus on service, on how you can make a difference, success will follow. The more value you provide, the more success you attract. Success is not about how much you can get. It's about how much you can give. The people who are the most successful, the people who live the most fulfilling lives, they understand this. They understand that true success is not about accumulation. It's about contribution. It's about making a difference. It's about leaving the world a little better than you found it. When you shift your focus from how can I get more to how can I give more, everything changes. The more value you provide, the more people you help, the more success will come your way. It's a universal law. You reap what you sow. If you want more, give more. If you want success, focus on adding value. If you want happiness, focus on making others happy. It's that simple. You must also learn to focus on what you can control and let go of the rest. Many waste energy on things outside their control, the economy, other people's opinions. But the day you focus on your effort, your attitude, and your choices, instead of the uncontrollable, That's when everything changes. There is so much in life that is outside of your control. The weather, the economy, other people's actions. You can't control any of it. But what you can control is you. You can control your attitude. You can control your effort. You can control how you respond to the challenges you face. The day you stop wasting energy on things you can't change and start focusing on what you can do, that's the day your life changes. You can't control the storm, but you can control how you prepare for it. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. And that makes all the difference. Life is about perspective. You can see challenges as obstacles or as opportunities for growth. You can view setbacks as failures or as lessons. The day you change the way you see things, the things you see change. Your perspective is everything. It shapes your reality. It determines how you experience the world. Two people can face the exact same situation, and one will see it as an opportunity, while the other sees it as a curse. The difference is perspective. The day you choose to see challenges as opportunities for growth, the day you choose to see setbacks as lessons, that's the day everything changes. Life is not happening to you. It's happening for you. Every challenge, every setback, every obstacle is an opportunity for growth. It's an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, better. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Your perspective is your power. Use it wisely. And remember this, the day your life changes isn't just one day. It's a choice you make every day. Every day, you have the chance to take action, to grow, to contribute, to be better. Every day, you can choose to make today the day your life changes. Change is not a one-time event. It's a daily choice. It's a decision you make every single day. Every morning when you wake up, you have a choice. You can choose to stay the same, to live the same day over and over again. Or you can choose to grow. You can choose to take action. You can choose to be better. Change is a process. It's a journey. And it's one that you have to commit to every single day. There will be days when it's hard. There will be days when you want to quit. But those are the days that matter most. Those are the days when you have to dig deep, find your why, and keep moving forward. Because the day your life changes is not just one day. It's every day. Every day you have the power to make a choice. Every day you have the power to change your life. What will you choose today?